Back last year, the website, deadline.com, made an announcement that the Robotech movie was back online with 2 new producers. Their names are Gianni Nunnery and Mark Canton. Now you're probably all wondering, who on earth are Gianni Nunnery and Mark Canton? Well, Mark has produced such films as Immortals, The Spiderwick Chronicles, Cake, starring Jennifer Aniston, The Last Witch Hunter, starring Vin Diesel, 300, and 300 Rise of an Empire.
Oh.
Now, Mark has recorded a message for you. Would you like to hear it?
Yeah. Yes.
All right. But before we get to that, Mark also hired Tim Burton to direct Batman when he was over at Warner Brothers. He was also chairman of Sony Pictures, where he greenlit such films as A Few Good Men, The Fifth Element, and Men in Black. You want to see his message?
Yes. Please.
All right, here it is.
I'm Mark Canton, producer of Robotech. I'm sorry I can't be there to share this great day with all of you. Along with my partner Johnny Nunnery, we are thrilled to be involved in the amazing future of Robotech. As I'm sure you all know, the legendary Frank Agrama and his company Harmony Gold has had the rights for many, many years. Johnny and myself asked our friend and colleague Michael Gordon, who wrote 300, to join us on this. And we're particularly excited because of the addition of not only Michael, but the unbelievably talented young maestro director, James Wan, fresh off of Furious 7, who's come aboard to create this amazing Robotech world and franchise. And there's nothing that Johnny and I have done that we're more excited about, whether it's 300 or Immortals or all the other movies we've been fortunate and blessed enough to make in our careers. This is the culmination, going back to Batman with Tim Burton, or Men in Black, or Starship Troopers, or so many other amazing movies and franchises. We're very proud to have Sony as our partners. For me, it's the first time back at Sony in many years. Be prepared, because the original Robotech is coming. It's not like anything anyone would have seen before. Thanks for your time, and hopefully next year we'll all be sitting together at Katsucon to celebrate the film that will either be a production or just made. My best, and now I have to go put on my costume for Robotech. Cheers.
Johnny Nunnery has produced such films as Seven, starring Brad Pitt and Morgan Freeman, From Dusk Till Dawn, starring George Clooney, The Departed, starring Jack Nicholson, Mark Wahlberg, and Leo DiCaprio, plus Shutter Island, and 300 Rise of an Empire. Gianni has recorded a message for you, the fans. Would you like to see it? All right, here it is.
Comic-Con fans, how are you? I'm sure you guys are great. I just want to really promise that, first of all, I'm sorry I couldn't be there. We're working on the fantastic Robotech project. I want to thank Frank Agrama, who is the guy who kept Robotech alive for all these years. My partner Mark Canton, as usual, who is always there for me. The team behind is incredible. A filmmaker like James Wan, it doesn't need any presentation. He's awesome. Michael Gordon, who's writing right now, and at the end, myself. The studio Sony cannot be better than that. I can't wait to be there with you. I can't wait to show you what we're doing. I hope to surprise you in the best way we can in 2016 at Comic-Con again. Bye, ciao.
So as you can see, Gianni and Mark have a proven track record of getting things done, and they're very excited to be working with us. But who's the writer, you ask? We've hired a writer named Michael Gordon. And Michael has written such films as G.I. Joe, The Rise of Cobra, and 300 as well. He's the writer in the live-action Robotech movie. But who's going to be the director? Well, the director of the live-action Robotech movie has directed such films as Saw, Insidious, and a film called Furious 7. His name is James Wan. He is currently attached to direct the live-action Robotech movie. And we also have a great new studio to work with as well to produce this film. And that studio's name is Sony Pictures. Yep. As you can see, we've assembled an excellent, outstanding team together. Plus, we have new merchandise, great new licenses, an A-list writer, director, producers, and a world-class studio in Sony Pictures that's ready to lift Robotech worldwide. As Carl Masek said, the best is yet to come. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to hear what you all have to say. We have some great prizes to give away. Thank you, thank you. We have some great prizes to give away. So, folks, please hold up for questions. Yes, Steve?
Everyone who asks a question can come up and get a free prize as well.
Yes. So, sir, you had your hand up first, so what's your question?
Has there been any consultation with Shoji Kawamori at all for the Robotech movie?
It's a little too early for us to do that at this moment.
I'm just...
Because as you can see, we just got the deals all together for the writer, director, and producer in the studio, and there's still some stuff we have to iron out internally first before we can start reaching out to people like that. So
I'm just curious.
we're just really early in the process of it.
Okay, I was
So,
just curious.
yes.
All right.
So come on up and get your prize, though. Yes. All right, sir, over there. Yes, you. Yep, you. Yep. Yep.
When are you guys filming Robotech?
It's too early for us to talk about that. I know. It's too early right now for us to talk about where the filming is going to happen, because right now they're just writing the screenplay. Yes?
How's the,
No, you, sir, come on up, surprise, yes. Well, so what's your question first? What?
oh yes, on the front of animated films, last I heard, we were also working on the sequel to Shadow Chronicles.
Mm-hmm.
How's that coming along?
Right now we're finishing up the deal with Sony. The deal with Sony is so large that we have to iron out some of the deal points first. But you're going to see, once that's ironed out, then we can start focusing on the animated side of Robotech. We'll have a lot more information for you, hopefully a little later this year. Oh my gosh, so many hands. Where do we go? All right, sir, with the glasses.
So I know a lot of Marvel shows or CW is producing a lot of live action television shows. Are you guys looking into that in the future? Is that a possibility, or?
We are exploring all options at this time. So that's all the best we can say right now. Come on up, get your prize. All right, with the blue.
Yeah, the real question I should be asking is how you got the idea of the Robotech movie? Why, seriously, why? How you got the idea of a Robotech movie to basically reboot the franchise as a movie series?
How do we get the idea for it?
Yeah, the movie. Yeah, what got the idea?
There's currently about 2.3 billion ideas why we wanted to do that. So
At least one
that
reason.
other franchise we won't mention. So you have to remember there's a tremendous amount of demand for a live-action Robotech movie. When the Deadline article that I showed you earlier was published, people began calling us, studios began calling us saying, okay, I want to produce a live-action Robotech movie, and Sony offered the best deal. So, and it's not just live-action, folks, we're going to produce live-action and animated Robotech, so that's something to keep in mind as well. We'll hopefully have a little more information for you later on this year.
Okay.
All right, come on up and get your prize. Okay. It's too early to talk about casting at this time. Just let them write this right now. They'll focus on writing the screenplay. So come on up and get your prize. Okay, the glasses over there, the gray shirt.
Will you guys make any video games of Robotech?
Will we make any video games with Robotech? Currently, the rights are being ironed out. They revert back to Harmony Gold. We're ironing out the rights. So just keep your eyes out for that. Though. We definitely want to explore new video game options in the future. Come on up and get your prize. All right. Sir, the glasses. Yep.
It might be too early, but is for the people who are doing the screenwriting, are they pulling stories from not only the old indies but the video games and everything else like that?
It's too early for us to talk about it. It's too early for us to talk about it at this time. But come on up and get a prize. How's that sound? All right. Yes, sir.
When's the first draft of the screenplay?
When's the first draft of the screenplay due? That we can't disclose at this time.
So not too early.
Not too early yet, but just keep your eyes. You're gonna see as the producers mentioned. Hopefully, we're gonna have
What time is it right now?
yeah. So come on up and get your prize. So, all right, sir, with the black shirt. Yeah.
All right, so here's a hard question. Where exactly did you find the equipment to read the audio for the new CDs?
We found one of the last two 24-track master machines in North America.
Really?
Yes. That's why we're very lucky we were able to find it. Because a little other thing too is that the tapes were covered in mold.
Oh my God!
So they had to bake them to get the mold off, and then use the machine, the 24-track master machine, to digitize all of them. Now the good thing is it's all digitized now. So we have numerous copies, and as you can see, we can release it now as part of the soundtrack. But we were very lucky to A, find the tapes, B, find someone who could sort of remaster them, and then transfer them over to digital files. So Steve, who worked very hard on the soundtrack, is able now to release it for you all. So
The machine is like the size of a mini fridge.
yes.
And it has 24 lights, so it shows how many tracks are actually have information on them. And then we asked the guy who owned it, hey, how do you know this is one of the only two left in the Western Hemisphere? And he goes, I know the guy who owns the other one.
All right. Okay, let's move on. Call it sir with the Spider-Man shirt.
Yeah, Deadpool, but it's okay.
Oh, Deadpool. Okay.
Going back,
Yeah, what looks like Spider-Man?
going back to like how you guys were able to restore all of the music. Were you absolutely 100% able to get all of it from the track, or did you actually have to go back and find certain episodes and try to recreate organically the sounds and everything like that for the actual remastered?
Steve, could you answer
What
that?
was the question?
Were
Sorry,
you
I'm
actually
distracted by legs.
were you actually able to retrieve 100% of the sound from the actual track? So did you actually have to go back and recreate or go back to previous episodes and to actually re-record and get them all remastered?
Yes, there's a good story about that. The Min-May version of We Will Win actually was never published on a soundtrack before. Or not We Will Win, The Way to Love. It's in the series, in the new generation, in the background, in a bar playing off the radio. And it's almost impossible to hear.
Yeah, I was wondering, because
Now, the only sample we could find of it out there before the 24 tracks tape was there was a fan named Don Yee. He's this Robotech super fan. He had an audio cassette that he copied from Rebo West, who was the singer from Min-May. She just lent it out to him and let him, make his own copy. She lost her own copy, so then Don, who was another generation older, was the only one left. And the tape was crinkled. You could hear the crinkles on the tape when you played it. So, but when we got the 24-track tapes, we had all the instruments, but we didn't know how to mix it, what kind of effects to put on it. So listening to Don's version, which was all scratchy, at least we had an idea of what Opio Minucci originally wanted for the effects on it. So we copied that as closely as we could on the 24-track recordings. And so there were a couple instances of things like that. So yeah.
Oh wow. All right, thank you.
Come on up and get your prize. So, all right, sir.
Is there any plans to produce anything beyond Katsucon?
Yes. Yes. But right now we're just ironing out the final points with Sony. The deal, just so you know, folks, the deal with Sony is just enormous. These deals are huge, and the lawyers are involved. So yeah, you already know how this is going. Now everybody's happy. Things are moving forward. We just got to iron out all these deal points one by one by one by one. It just takes a little longer. Once that's done, then we can start focusing on animators and Robotech again. So this deal, as you can imagine, is very important. Come on up. So
My question was anything beyond Shadow Chronicles.
So, all right, sir, with the glasses. Yeah.
Me?
Yep.
So my friend and I have seen some stuff on YouTube, basically remastered CGI versions of the intro. We were wondering if that has anything to do with the movie, if it's legit or not.
That does not. Those were pachinko machines done for the Japanese market.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yes. So the Japanese did a pachinko machine for the animated sequence for pachinko machines. So come on up and get your prize. All right, sir, the blue.
So do you have any kind of timeline when you want to release it? The
Do you have
movie?
anything for timeline
For the release of the movie?
It's too early to talk about movies at this time.
In a year, like kind of how many years do you think?
I'm sorry,
How many years do you think it's gonna be?
What year it would be?
Yeah.
We can't discuss this at this time. So, come on, get your prize. Okay, let's see, sir in the hat.